Our episode begins with the station wagon breaking down in the middle of nowhere again. Sister Bertrille will fly back to town and ask Carlos for help.
On this particular occasion, however, asking Carlos for help was one of the biggest mistakes Sister Bertrille ever made.
That's because Carlos has his own problems. He's looking for a wife, but only for 24 hours.
3 years ago, I got word that my grandmother was dying. So I went down to Argentina. The doctors gave her a few hours to live. So to make her last hours happy, I stretched the truth a little.
What do you mean he stretched the truth?
He told his grandmother he was married and had 2 children.
And now she's coming to town to meet them. He wants to know what the ethical thing to do is. After consulting with Sister Jacqueline and Reverend Mother, Sister Bertrille has an answer for him. Prepare yourself for the shock of the century.
There's no substitute for the truth.
Big shock, huh? That isn't Carlos's style. He has pictures of dozens of women and can't seem to find one suitable to pose as his wife.
Your sister. If I hadn't let Jennifer slip through my hands, I wouldn't be in this trouble today. She was terrific. For her, I would have done anything. Even marry her. How is she doing? Is she still in Brazil?
No, I got a letter from her the other day. She was asked to read a paper on obstetrics at a medical convention in Miami this week.
That's just a short hop away from San Juan. If he could persuade her to come down for a day or two, it would solve almost everything. But it'll have to wait a little bit. Grandmother is here.
Believe me, sister, if it had not been for the wife of Carlos and his children, I would not be alive today. Only the thought of seeing them has kept me breathing. So where are they?
Well, you can't see them.
¿Qué? Can't see them?
No.
There has been an accident. No. Disaster. All 3 of them.
This woman is as phony as a $3 bill. Anytime someone suggests that she might not get her way, she's about to collapse and expire. It's irritating. What's more irritating is everybody around her is buying it.
Is here, and the padre is on his way. Good, he can give me the last rites.
No, but they're on vacation. Vacation.
Vacation is verdad.
What an amazing recovery. Carlos says they'll be gone for 2 weeks. She's on her way to Rome to have an audience with the Pope, but she says that can wait. I'm staying with you for 2 weeks so I can see them when they get back. As deep as Carlos is digging this hole, he might want to invest in a steam shovel.
Carlos?
Oh, you are just in time.
She's your grandmother, not mine. You play 20 questions with her. Just in time for what?
To meet Jennifer at the airport.
Jennifer's coming to San Juan?
Yeah, her plane left Miami 1 hour ago.
Why is she coming?
Well, after you left with my grandmother, I was sitting there, looking at Jennifer's picture, and all of a sudden I wanted to hear her voice.
They both started feeling nostalgic, and she decided to come down and see him.
As simple as that.
As simple as that.
Then why don't I believe you?
Maybe because she knows him. In any situation where he's faced with 2 clear choices, Carlos has a special talent for choosing the wrong one.
Jennifer, it's so nice to see you.
Jen!
Elsie, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the hospital.
The hospital.
Carlos said it was an emergency, a matter of life and death.
I wonder why Sister Bertrille never believes him. He gives her just enough explanation to be confusing and says, I need you to be my wife for a day. Yeah, there's a small complication to that idea.
I'd like you to meet Dr. Paul Martinson, my fiancé.
By the way, Paul is not cool with this whole thing, whatever it is.
I don't know why you didn't just give him a quick left, a hard right, and take the next plane back to Miami.
Well, you and I haven't seen each other in too long, Elsie. And since I'm here compliments of Senor Ramirez, we might as well enjoy a little time together.
Eleanor Donahue had a smile that could melt steel. We've seen Jennifer many times, and it's always a pleasure.
I wish you had let me call room service.
I have enough room service in hospitals.
Jennifer!
See? Everybody loves Jennifer.
You did this on purpose.
Oh, Sister Bertrille, on my honor.
On your what?
Don't be using words you don't understand, Carlos.
I can't believe it. You told me she was away on vacation.
Well, I called her. and she decided to come home immediately.
Ah, what a beautiful life.
Jennifer wants no part of this.
Please listen. Carlos and I, we're not,
Look what? Tell me. Tell me. There's something wrong between you two, is that it?
No, there's nothing wrong between us.
Oh, no?
There's that amazing, almost miraculous recovery again. This woman is a master of manipulation.
Where's Jen going?
Dr. Martin's, Paul, won't you have a seat?
But what about Jen?
Well, I'm afraid you've joined us on the horns of a moral dilemma.
She explains. He says the answer is simple. Tell her the truth. And if you don't, I will.
Sister, I got it, doctor.
Well, I want to talk to your grandmother.
Later. She wants to go to the convent to see the children.
Oh, were the visiting hours in between?
No, those children, my children.
Your children.
He wants her to go to the convent and pick out 2 kids to pose as his children. She says absolutely not.
Is that our great-grandmother? Yeah. Over here, my kids. Over here. Over here. Okay, now, don't say any more than you have to. Just listen and smile.
It's no wonder she and Carlos get along so well. They both have the iron resolve of a marshmallow. Grandmother fawns over them for a bit, and then Sister Jacqueline says, time to get back to class.
Niños, would you like to go shopping with me for toys, niños?
I don't care who you are. Ask the parents before you say something like that to the kids. I don't have any grandkids and probably never will. But if I did, I hope I'd be a little sneakier about things than she is.
No, well, you can't do that.
¿Por qué no? Of course I can. You will excuse them, Sister Bertrille.
Well, actually, it's out of my hands. Sister Jacqueline is in charge, and the children are not allowed off the school grounds. Are they, Sister Jacqueline?
Only on alternate Tuesdays.
But that is not for 2 weeks.
Rules are rules.
Yeah.
Then I am not leaving for 2 weeks.
On the other hand, rules have exceptions. Off they go. Back at Abuela's hotel room, they're enjoying the new toys, and Sister Bertrille is calling to see when Carlos is coming to take them back to the convent. When there was nobody there to see and say, oh, poor baby, she didn't collapse. How remarkable. Elsewhere, Carlos has run into an old friend.
Why don't you all wait in the lobby and make yourselves comfortable? I'll go out and make sure we don't miss Carlos.
Great grandmother, look, there's Senor Ramirez.
Come, little ones, quickly.
When Sister Bertrille can't find them in the lobby, she assumes they went back up to the room, which they did, however, briefly.
Dear Carlos, for an old lady, I see too well. First, I saw Jennifer and a strange man kissing in the patio.
Paul.
Then you with a woman at the bar. Ruin your own lives if you must, but the children will not suffer. I cancel my trip to Rome. Carlos Jr. and Teresa are flying back to Argentina with me immediately.
Thanks to Carlos's ongoing lie, his grandmother is unwittingly kidnapping 2 strange children. I want to see him explain that at her trial. Sister Bertrille will try to head them off at the airport.
Oh, Senora, excuse me. Senora, wait.
Sister Bertrille, are you going to Argentina too?
No, I have to explain something to you.
Explain Carlos with another woman. Can you explain about Jennifer and another man? Can a nun explain that?
Now, wait. No, wait, don't get...
I don't think Sister Bertrille is buying it this time. Grandmother is going to get the whole story, and if her heart stops, she probably did it deliberately.
Sister, I am so filled with joy I could weep.
You are? You could?
See? Oh, what a blessed relief. That Carlos, to go to such trouble because he loves his grandmother and wants to see her happy. That wonderful man.
That's one word for him. I can think of lots of words for Abuela, too. This episode kind of lost me when everybody was buying the phony heart prostitutions followed by Jesus-level recovery. Getting to see Jennifer again sort of made up for it. Speaking of those 2, we have letters from both of them.
My grandmother had an audience with the Pope. She thinks he's too thin, so she's giving his cook her secret recipes.
She said the same thing about Carlos. I don't know. He looks pretty healthy to me. Maybe a little scrawny around the neck, but it's hard to tell about the rest of him. Sister Bertrille has a letter from Jennifer that might interest him, too.
I hope she doesn't matter me anymore.
Well, judge for yourself.
Such language. And from an obstetrician. Well, I learned my lesson. No more lies, not even white ones.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Hello? Oh, Maria? A party tonight? No, I have a splitting headache. Anyway, I'm thinking about getting married, so it wouldn't be fair to go out with you.
8.67 seconds. He's improving. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button to let me and YouTube know you want to see more. If you're not subscribed yet, punch me in the mask here and get signed up so you don't miss a thing, because something is always happening here at Irving Zoo. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. That's just a short hop away from... Could I do that any flatter? Okay, absolutely not. I don't know what that was.